morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world of ours called the planet. It's Gladys Sellar here again, woohoo, of the Doric Sellar light. And of course, spiritual time. Well, look at me, I've moved. Oh dear. Yes, I hope you like it. This is for my winter retreat into the back bedroom. Stole a wee bit of the bedroom so I can work, It's far too cold. I know it's only October, but oh my goodness, it is freezing here in Scotland. Well, my wee bit anyway. And I'm going to tell you something, I don't like it cold. As much as I love where I live, and as I said in the last video, it's my happy place, cold Disney again. Oh no. Just isn't for me, I even went and bought myself and I've never done this in my life before, but I went and bought myself last week off some of my birthday money, a set of thermals, I think if it's an age thing or what, but when I'm doing my school patrol, oh boy, there's been some, cold mornings. I'm thinking if this gets any colder, I'm going to have to need something. I know I didn't work very long out there, but oh boy. So that's what I did. They look alright actually. I'll probably be complaining I'm too hot next. Anyway, what got me thinking this morning? It's something I don't think I've ever talked about actually, but stress. Even when I was moving for the shanty into this room, and I knew what I'd had to do, but I did feel, God, is it right? Will everything be right? I don't think the lighting's right in here yet, but I'll work on that. It's not even been a week since I've moved. But, yeah, it is. It is quite stressful. Okay, I'm making sure this is still a bedroom, but I've got a wee corner that I can call my spiritual corner. I've had a couple of readings in here already this week, and that was okay. Yeah, I'm sure I can improve on it. But stress comes in many forms, does it not? And I must admit, when I do feel I'm getting stressed, I like to be outside, back with nature. And it makes me feel good. If anything makes you feel good, that is a de-stressor, isn't it? It'll take me a minute to settle back in the house again, because it was close to 2 years I've been working kind of outside in the shanty. But last winter showed me, okay, I wasn't out there very often because it was mostly doing spiritual time or video calls, But it was cold, and I didn't feel comfortable. And I always think if you feel comfortable and you're good inside, things will work out. I gave it a go last winter, and yeah, that was fine. But when I was sitting thinking about this change, and I thought, I've got to do something. Do I want to people to come out here in the dark and that, and sitting in here, and yeah, just didn't feel right. I pondered on it for a while, and then I just said to the guides, my trusty pals, well, what do you think? I think maybe we have to move back into the house, And you've got to think of things as well, because, yeah, I have a heater out in the shanty, and which is fine, but I've still got to heat my house. So, and there's only me and Button and Buster. So I had to think about the practical side as well. And I think when I started thinking about that side, it made more sense. Even if I do love being outside, sitting in the shanty and seeing the rain and the snow, and yeah, it was really good. But you've got to be practical sometimes, So this is me having my practical heat on to come back in here. And I wouldn't say I use that very often. But never mind. But you know, it was stress when I was thinking, oh God, what should I take with me? I'm not taking everything back in, so what do I take with me? Obviously my things on my table, you know, is my table is my most important thing. So I'm back using the table that I used to use in my old reading room, which is nice. I've got it set up again. Minus a couple of things, but that's okay, you know. I'm just not happy with the lighting in here. So I'm going to have to work on that. I've got an idea. Maybe I have to go and do my favourite thing, and that's go around some charity shops. I do like a good rummage. So maybe there's my idea. Maybe I'll have to do that at the weekend. I'll hate to see. But what I'm trying to say here, that I would say moving is the most stressful thing you'll ever do. And I've moved a good few times in my life. Going for different places and that. I've never found it really stressful. I just take it as it comes. I found being more stressed too. Walking from the bottom of the garden into here, you know. When you're moving a whole house, I found that was easier, you know, because you've got to park up, you can't which rooms everything's gone in, and bang, bang, bang. Anyway, it's done. But how do you de-stress? Is there something that you would do if you were stressful? See me, I like being outside. I like being with nature, you know. And that is one of the best ways to de-stress. Well, I think anyway, but that's my personal one. You know, I try and I get myself into that positions that I do stress myself out. And if I do, I do try and I think, well, okay. Because you notice I do have problems with my skin, and everybody knows if I'm stressed out, I really do break out. So things like that happen. And I try and let it harm me. It's harder than it is hard not to do that. But it's thinking, well, I've done this now. I've moved for the next few months. But then you see, the way I see it, when I move back out to the shanty, you know, I'm thinking a colour scheme as well. I've got to paint it up and freshen it up for the next spring, you know, when spring comes in. So I've got my plans. I like to have a little plan. I'm not very one for planning too far in front of me. I never have been. You know, because fate. And that could cause a lot of stress. Fate. When that kicks in and you think, oh my God, that's not what I wanted again. This is not what was meant to happen. But fate's changed things. That is what I hate. Just don't like it. And when fate just jumps in and changes your plans. So I tried not to be too big with my plans. But I'll get there, I always do. There's a lot of things I need to do to sort out the garden next year and I'm feeling working on that could be I don't know. I need a bit of advice, but I'll get it. You know, I just have to ask the right people. And I always ask the right people about everything. For example, I did a reading the other day. And when this person came in, and I know I've never met this person before, but she knew a friend of mine who's also a psychic, but she's not doing work now because she's ill and she can't work anymore. But that's okay. When she came in, I got a cold feeling. And I thought, what's wrong with me today? Sat her down. She wouldn't look me in the eye. And I started the reading, and that always throws up a bit of a, how will you say, flag? There's something there right here. By the end of the reading, I knew there was something far wrong. Then she turned around and told me she wouldn't be back because I didn't give what she wanted. I gave what I got. I trust myself. I trust myself to do the right thing. And what I get is what I give, and I've always done it like that, all these years that I've done this job. But there was something just niggling at me, really niggling at me. Anyway, she says, there's your money. And she put it on my table. And I knew she wasn't happy. And I says to her, I says, well, you're not happy with the reading. I can't give you what you seem to think I should be giving you. I'm only giving you what I get. And if you're looking for something, it's maybe in a timeline for you to get that answer. But take your money back. I do not want it. Now she was shocked. It's the first time I've ever had to do that. Not the time that I've worked. She was so shocked I could see it in her face. She took the money and she took some of it back and she laid it out. She says, you keep that. I thought that was strange, but I left it on the table. As we were going down the stairs, she was in front of me. And I thought, this doesn't still feel right. And I do trust myself. I wasn't going to let it stress myself out because that would be the wrong thing. So I says to her, could I ask you something? Yeah? Can I give you a cuddle? Again, she was taken aback. But she said aye, so I gave her a cuddle. That let me get right into her aura. And I says, well, what I said after I'd been in her aura, I turned around and I says, you know, what I gave is what I got, and I can't give any more, and I won't lie for no one just to make them happy. I'm sorry you didn't get what you thought you were wanting, but I won't lie. And she just glared at me. She said cheerio, but she told me she would never be back. So when I finished, I came back up the stairs and I sat in this seat. First thing I did, well, I may get myself stressed out, am I? So I just calmed myself down. I closed my eyes just for a few minutes and then I put it out there because I knew my guides were here. And I just says, okay, what was all that about? I says, if I was tested, I hope I'm passed. But I says, I've got a feeling she was here on a different mission. And I feel she was here to try and find out something. And it wasn't for herself. And I feel she lied to me. And all I kept getting back from my guides was, you're on the right track. Now leave it. Watch what happens. What will happen, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to stress myself out. This is what I'm talking about. You know, that's happened. I gave the reading that I was to give, and that was it. You know, whatever it was that she was looking for, whatever information she was looking for, it didn't come her way. And I can only give what I get. And I tell everybody that. Spirit comes through how good what the information is. And she didn't even like that. You know, and I felt so sorry for the spirit. So I sat here for a while and just calmed myself down. Yeah? We're all being tested just now. And that's what I says to the universe. If this is a test, what was that test for? Because sometimes you can work it out while you're being tested. Yeah? And test, when I'm put into a test situation, that stresses me out. Because I didn't like being put in a test situation. But, you know, this morning I woke up and I felt good. I felt like I'm me again. And, you know, how I deal with things is probably totally different to everybody else. We all deal with things in different ways, don't we? But, you know, when it happened to me, okay, what I did? After I had my school patrol, I went out into the greenhouse because I've still got more plants to put out for the winter. And I just looked at them and I'm thinking, you know, you've to fight to get bigger in them little pods. Whatever love and attention I give them, they grow. And I thought, that's what I need to give to myself. Love and attention. So that's what I did. And as I say, this morning I woke up great. I had a brilliant dream last night as well. You know, I don't think it was a premonition, but I'll just leave it there, like, because I'm still working on that one. But you know, stress comes in different forms. People give each other stress. You know, the world, the way we are just now, is such a stressful place. It's finding your place of peace. It's finding your place of worth. And it's finding love inside you. And what I did, one of the things that I do before I go to sleep is my absent healing. And I also always thank for the day I've had and the people I've met. And when that night when that person left, I put a blessing on her. I sent her love and light for whatever reason she was here for. Fine. But I've got a feeling, and it's just a gut feeling, she will be back. When? Oh well, they haven't told me that one. Will I welcome her back? Of course I will. You know? Because whatever it was that she was looking for, I think she'll find it with what I said. And that's no being using my ego. It's my gut instinct. I don't let my ego take over, because that's stressful as well. It's just this gut feeling, especially when I give her that cuddle. It's like as if she was put up for something, put up to do something. So whatever it was, it'll come out in the wash. I always believe in that one. It'll come out in the wash. And talking, you see? Me telling you about that little incident keeps the stress away. You know, sometimes it's just getting a helping hand, somebody with a good ear and listening. Helps you stress because you're getting it out. I always believe in whatever it is that's bugging you, whatever it is that's making you unhappy, get it out of here, get it out of the heart chakra, and then I let it fester inside. So me just speaking about this is a good thing. And I do wish that person well. And I do wish her love and light. And I pray that she finds what she's looking for. But you see, that's something else. We didn't always find what we're looking for, did we? You know, we may just find little bitties. Yeah? But we may never, ever find the full picture. Well, I'm going to tell you something else before we finish. I'm so looking forward to later on in the day. Because I'm away to pick up an old friend. I speak to her every week. But because of the pandemic and everything, we've never been together. But today we are. And I'm so looking forward to it. It's nice to talk over a video call and that. But it's lovely to be in that presence of that person. And I'm so looking forward to it. I think she's only wanted to see Button and Buster, to tell you the truth. Because she does miss them. And I do pick them up and they look at her on the monitor and she just loves it. So there's always something to look forward to, isn't there? No matter where we are and what we're doing and what we've went through, deal with the situation and think there's always something to balance it. There'll always be something good to come out of it. You know, And some people get stressed over so many things, and I'm not going to say it's wrong and right and all the rest of it, because we're all individual and we all deal with stress in our own way. But please, just try. Just try giving yourself a wee bit of love when you're a wee bit stressed out. Give yourself an extra chocolate if it needs to be. I'm not talking about chocolate for ages. But give yourself a wee bit extra chocolate. Put something on your to give you a smile, to make you feel good. I'm not saying that'll get rid of the stress, but it certainly will help you. You know, and if you get somebody that you can, that you can speak a word and they're not going to say nothing and they're going to do nothing, is a good thing. You know, it's just amazing how the world works and how we learn for things that we do, and we can learn for stress as well. So, until the next time, I want to send each and every one of you out there, no matter where you are and who you are, lots of love. And I mean it. If I could give each and every one of you lot out there a wee bosie, and use it, then I care what a bosie is, a cuddle, a big hug, the wee cat bosies here. You can ask, it's the biggest thing you can give to somebody. So until the next time, remember, subscribe and ring that bell. Ring that bell, ring that bell, dinky donkey, dinky donkey, ding, ding, ding. Until the next time, folks, be good to yourself. And I mean it. Be truly good to yourselves. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now, you lot. Bye.